Hello! Welcome in, everyone. Back, Theron, good to see you. We had a productive day yesterday, I think. We have a challenge set up for today. Oh my gosh!
Had to sub just for the Apple TV deal.
Hudson, enjoy your apple. A delicious TV apple. So there's a don't show this again for that little pop-up, and it appears that it is unique to every stream. So even if you say don't show this again, it will show it to you again on every other stream, just not that one that you click the button on. Hey Maps, welcome in. Oh. Yeah, it's on everyone's stream, and you have to individually don't show this again, which is a pain. Oh, Hudson, it is coming along swimmingly. We have been making strides. Yeah, there's an option in BTTV for turning off community announcement things like that, but it disables all of them. So that includes like announcements about, I guess that would include Hype Train and polls might not show up properly if you turn it off like that. So all right, what do we got? Battle scene. We properly made enemies actually. Oh, we set up our timed hits so that you can actually pow 2 damage versus 1 damage, and then enemies attack, and the killed enemy is actually removed from the scene. Actually, he's technically still there. He's just not rendered anymore, I think. I don't remember exactly how we did that. And then if you do it badly, you just deal 1 damage, which these guys have 1 HP, so it doesn't matter. The hand on the back, it's making me feel like we may want to have some kind of back to sprites somehow. I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna handle that. Like we'll see. We'll come up with something, I'm sure. Maybe. But yeah, it's working. Tonight's big plan is we want to make a new enemy from scratch. Just to see, we've put all these systems in place for making actors and moves and all this other cool action stuff. I want to see, can we start to finish get an enemy done in, let's set our target time at 2 hours to be reasonable. That is our goal. 2 hours, we're gonna make an enemy. Can we do it? I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's gonna be an interesting experiment. So we're gonna actually do the drawing in Krita. I'm gonna look up how you pronounce that. How do you pronounce it? Let's see here. Okay, the devs say Krita. There you go. It is officially Krita. Snail Soldier? No, it's gonna be a pig. It's nice that they have shadows. I'm not 100% sold on the way we've got shadows set up. So right now they are just an out-of-the-box, use a light source, cast a shadow. So there's no work in doing it. But it's not good for... hang on. Whoops. Just refreshed that page instead of... Oh, great. Now I'm being offered Apple TV in my own dashboard. So the problem is that when you're doing platforming, it can be really hard to tell where you are when you're in the air when your shadow is realistic. So what you would normally want, sub to yourself, sure. What you would normally want is a circular shadow, like a blob, directly below every character. Yeah, with foreground, background, it becomes very difficult with this type of shadow. You want kind of an indicator that, hey, the character is over this spot in the world. And we're going to try to change how the shadows are done at some point. But not yet. Okay. So, let's make a frog. Let's just straight up make a frog. I don't remember exactly what thickness we used for the frog originally. All right, so let's just make a little image file here, and let's get not a frog. We're gonna make a pig. We're gonna pig out here. Now one question is, these frogs, we went with a black outline. That's what we're doing here. Black outline, heavy black outline. I'm gonna open up the frog image. We're gonna take a look and see what we're dealing with here. So yeah, that is a pretty hefty outline, like 10 pixels for the exterior. And these are, if I remember right, we set these up to be like, well, what is the measurement here? This frog, about 200, a little bit more than 200 pixels wide. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make a pig. We're gonna make a pig. So first off, let's just start with a vague scale marker here, 300 to 500. Let's go a little bit wider because it is a pig. Okay. Let's just do a quick sketch here to get a general idea. I'm thinking like vaguely, round, of course. Big old circle of a pig. And unlike, so Dabba World's pig is basically this. That's Dabba World's pig. I think we want to go with something kind of more like this. A little depth to the snout. Still have a big old curly tail in the back. Something kind of like that. Hang on, I'm not sold on the pig face size yet. We can be a little bit silly with it if we want. We can be a little silly with it. Give him some big old angry bushy eye. Give him a big old unibrow. Big old angry unibrow. Action pose pig. Ugh. Okay, this face might be a little bit big. Something vaguely like this. Let's give him a nice shade of pink. Make sure that's below everything else. All right, there's our proposal pig. What if move face down more? See, now he's kind of looking down though. So I kind of want to, yeah, do more of that. Well, he does look like he's in quite the action pose there. But I really like the head is also the body kind of character. It's very fun. See, I can't put the head, I can't put the face too far back or we kind of just lose it entirely. That might be okay right there. A solid porker. Yeah, this looks to be about right. About the right thickness I'm going for, with the line weight, like really solid lines here. Yeah, proportions are decent. We're gonna need to be a little bit more precise when we're making it for real. So let's group these into a layer and onion skin it. All right, here we go. Let's maybe go for a circle tool here. Let's see if we can get something kind of approximating what we want. See, I really like the sloppiness of the original line, but I think we can kind of approximate it like this. And honestly, that is too thick of a line, because I was coloring with it. There we go, back down to 10 pixels. Yeah, give it a nice little tilt to it as the default pose. So what are we gonna have? We're gonna have 2 ears, body, face. I guess tail can be its own thing. The legs. I don't know how exactly we're going to do the animation on this, but we'll figure something good out. But, yeah, nice easy face design. Or it will not be a difficult thing to plot out in our system. Okay. Bled out a little bit there, and honestly, that's probably fine. And we should give it a bit of texture too, just some of that painterly texture we've been applying. I don't know. We might save that for. Nah, let's do it. Dabblebot's worst enemy, bubblegum. Beware the gum. Hello, Al. Welcome in. Let's just add a little bit of texture here. Just to make it all painted. I like the brush strokes. I think the brush stroke look is cool. caught in his gears. Ew. Ew. All right, there we go. That's that layer done. Ears. We need 2 of them. Unbelievable. 2 ears in this economy. Let's see here. Ear shape. Be like that, and then kind of like that. Okay. And then an alternate back ear, which let's draw this off to the side. Yeah, like that shape. All right. Let us paint both of those. Not as worried about getting the painterly texture on these as much. Ow, how was work? I can't believe you had to have work. So I can't believe I keep craning my neck to get out of frame of my webcam. As though that's going to make me draw better by getting closer to the screen. Okay, that looks fine. We will give it just a little bit of shading on the interior here. Just a little bit there. Okay. Bring those in. It was fine. It was work. There you go. Rectangular selection here. We're going to cut, paste into a new layer. There we go. So this one is going to be here. This one is going to go under that layer, and it's going to be around here. We'll probably end up rotating it slightly. All right, the face. Very important face. The facey region of the pig. First, a nice big nose. Oh, wrong pin. Nice big nose. Maybe we'll use the circle tool. I don't know. Let's do a rotated circle again. That worked out pretty well for the last one. To give it kind of that off angle. Okay, looks good. The nose versus the eyes. The new words are gonna be just rolling in. Do the eyes need to be separate from the nose? We can have them be together, but no, probably should be 2 separate objects. I'm envisioning it'll be easier to swap the eyes out for the pained expression of taking damage. Let's use the dark color here to start with, and then paint over with the lighter color.
It's like you don't even want a pig.
Tubu! Welcome in. Thank you for that 26 months. We are just completely incomprehensible We are up to our eyeballs in these weird inside jokes for no good reason. And now, like, it is bizarre that the main, like, the default, the Goomba of Dabble Worlds was purely because of some dumb joke on GQ's channel years beforehand. Let's get him angrier. Let's get him angrier. Now that is an angry looking pig. Ooh. Ooh. How does that look on this monitor? He looks a little bit dark. He looks a little bit too dark pink. I feel like I need to lighten him up a little bit more. Oops, forgot to... Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful here. Careful around the edges. There we go, that's fine. Okay, a little curly Q tail. We gotta have one of those. This one could probably just be attached to the body. I don't know. There we go. Beautiful. This needs to be moved. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better right there. Just in relation with the shape face. The shape of the face. The shaped face, you know how it goes. All right. Front leg. I guess all three of the rest can be behind. Attack eyebrows. The pig. I placed down a pig in attack formation. Give a nice little swoop. All right, one pig leg. Very nice. Leg. Can I reuse this leg? Like, over and over again. It does need to be like this, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It's a completely different shape. So bizarre. Okay, I need another leg. We're getting a lot of pig legs this year. All right, but I think that should be enough legs to cover the back, though, because the back can be pretty undetailed. Now, for actual locomotion, we're probably gonna do, I don't know, something like just kind of this number here. And just basically just like do this, and that's good enough. Yeah, I think that's a decent enough pig, because I think this back leg will work fine. Yeah, honestly, three-legged pig is totally kosher. Well, you know what I mean. All right, save that as pig. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all these in a group. So it's not exactly kosher, but you get what I mean. All right, can I merge a group? There it is. Okay. So this is going to be our example positioning. And this is going to be where we par everything out. But lo and behold, we need something here. We need an alternate eye for ye old pig. Let's get the positioning right. The sound, the sight of a pig in peril. A pig taking damage. And then his little legs will flail around a lot. That'll be the damage pose. Incredible. All right, move all these things into positions that we can use. Leg. Leg. Here. Here. We use all the parts of the drawing. Eyes 1. Eyes 2. Pig nose. The complete pig package here. And then erase the original. Crop. Remove background. Save. Save as a PNG. And then switch over. I don't know, this part of the workflow is a little bit probably not necessary at all, but open in Photoshop now. Why, you may ask? Well, I'm a little bit faster in it for precision work, and what we're gonna do is chunk this thing out into a nice grid. And this seems like the easiest way to do it. So that's fine. These guys right here. Look at that. Simple, simple. All these little pieces fit together oh so nicely. So the idea is get the eyes lined up and then move them exactly. Well, you know, it would be there. Guess I don't need this guy. Hello, Sammy. That guy's gone. Don't need him. Move this here. Move this here, and then down exactly 100 pixels. There we go. Crop it out. Save it. There's our pig resource. Incredible. Let's make a pig. Everybody, let's make a pig. To do this, what do? How the heck do we make a pig? We create a new folder in our actors. Let's see, by some weird contrivance, it's gonna be that it's quicker to build out all the logic. The Being Frankenstein. What? No, we're making a healthy, normal pig thing. Piggenstein. All right, so frog actor here is let's open this up. So all we're really doing is we do need to uniqueify the animation player. Let's get rid of this for now. The animation player does need to have unique animations specific to this new creature that we're creating. Right facing is default. Gotta remember that. That always is throwing me off. Right facing is default. Should I just go ahead and... Yeah, just to make it easier on me. Oh, man. Include the white space. Thank you. Oh, it just looks so wrong now. But it's fine. It's fine. Save it. Delete it. Re-add it. Okay. So everything goes under sprites. So this is inheriting off of base actor scene. So we open up base actor, and then we say new inherited scene goes in big, and we're just gonna call that. Wait, are we calling it pig or pig actor? What? Oh, open base scene. Oh, well, base scene is this one right here. Okay, it is going to be pig underscore actor. So this is going to be saved as pig actor. And then later we can add variants of it. There we go. There it is. There's our pig. Incredible. All right, right facing pig. Sprites. Add a child node, a sprite 3D. And the process begins. Here we go. We're gonna call this one body. There's some flag we have to set, isn't there? Opaque pre-pass. Yeah, that's the one. That's the guy. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, region. Definitely enabled. At 200, we have a 300 by 300 block. There's our body. Incredible. Do I have... Yeah, okay. I still got my example pig that I can use to fall back on if I forget what a pig looks like. This looks... How big is... Pull up the frog. Somebody pull up the frog here. How big is he? He's small. He's very, very small. He's scaled down like to 0.23 here. So yeah, that seems about reasonable. Okay, well that looks... Is that the right size? Yeah, I guess so. We can scale him up if we need to. Froge. Like we can... you know what? We could stop here and say, there's our pig. And what we can do is before we go any step further, let's go ahead and pull up our enemy directory class and define a new enemy type. That's a perfect enemy. Imagine a spherical pig. All right, our first real enemy, Piggle. Orb. All right, so he is located in pig/pig actor. Sure, he can have He can have the hop move. And what we can do is in our battle manager, our new fight is against 2 Piggles. Our new default starting fight. Oh, you guys want to see something fun here? Ready? 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 Scene transition. There they are. just a couple of eggs lying around. Okay, they are scaled correctly. That is what we were interested in, is are they approximately the right scale? Should his tail straighten out? Maybe. We can consider doing something like that. We got room on the sprite sheet. All right, so they look fine. That's great. They don't have any good animation or anything, but they're there. That's the important thing. All right, let's build a better pig. So let's just duplicate so that we can keep the scale. Nose. Let's pull up Photoshop. So I've got my map set up here. The region is 0, 100, and it is 100 by 100 pixels. There's the nose. We're going to see how far we can get in this 2-hour block of just building an enemy from scratch. Get him out just a little bit here. 0.05 out. Looks good. Okay. And then duplicate yet again with eyes. Now this one's going to be a little bit special. Right, this one is actually bigger. Yeah. Because we're going to have some overlap unless we push it back just a hair. Okay, bring that back a little ways. Okay, looks great, if I do say so myself. I still don't get just the way, something about how Godot does this. You get this really crisp line when 2 Sprite 3Ds overlap. Like you can see on the nose, kind of like it's crisp on this side and nice and fuzzy on this side. And I'm still not bothered figuring out what the deal is with that. It's fine. It's okay. Front ear. But it is something I would like to have fixed at some point. Front ear. Should go right around there. Yeah, it's good. And then back ear needs to go behind everything. Okay. That one I'm gonna rotate. See, this looks actually pretty great from the back compared with some of the other things, like the frog. The frog is looking a little weird from behind. We'll work on that. Okay, a tail. Okay, this is not too bad so far. We haven't gotten to the animation portion, which is that one's going to be a little bit of work. Tail is here. We can undo the rotation. Okay, looks fine. All right. at least 3 legs shown. Leg 1. Alright, so we want to bring that back into the front. And the region is this one, right? Is it the strong fort? No, it's the it's this guy. That guy's the one. And that can go pretty far back. Leg 2 is this other one. And that one actually does need to go in the back. A little higher. And then leg 3 similarly can be in the back. Scale, X scale, -1. Okay, that's going to be kind of back here somewhere. And then leg 4, we actually need the other one here. Back to normal scale and rotation. This doesn't look quite right. Well, that's that. You know what? That's fine. Put me into a battle. Let's take a look. Okay. We have our stationary pigs. Pow. They deal damage. They slide around. They are technically working enemies now. I don't like this. It's just barely clipping into the ground a bit. So we're gonna move that whole body up just a bit. Let's see if we still get that clipping. Okay, that's better. All right, that looks fine. Kind of vanishes when he lays down. That's fine. He's gonna be covered in like little particle effects blasting out of him. The idea is when they do that little animation, we're gonna be basically covering them up in smoke and sparkles and everything, so it's fine. Okay. Animation. Oh boy. All right. So, first off, we have a editor script we can use. So we should be able to run this. And what that should do is give us a reset animation. Yes. Which just sets everything back to this state whenever we need it. Additionally, well, yeah, that's the big point. All right, idle animation. Oh, right. I need to manage it. This needs to be a, like, what does it need? How do I do this again? Make unique. Make unique. There we go. Okay. Now then, idle animation. What are they gonna do? Are they bouncing back and forth? What's the deal here? Actually, that's a point, is that maybe the legs should be separate from the body a bit more. Let's move the legs into their own little sub thing, because then what we can do is like eating a truffle. I'll just casually, they'll just casually pull out a truffle. Okay, so that means because I've changed this a bit, I think I need to redo my reset animation. Okay, there we go. That looks fine. All right, so we're done with this. Get back to this. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, this is the position. That's the position for the reset. Okay, idle animation. Let's make sure that still looks okay when we go into a battle. Yeah, great. Oh wait, no, it's not great. All his legs are back here. All of them. How does this happen? Why are these rotated? So many questions. All right, legs. Pull them up, there. Okay. Now, idle animation. Let's try just a nice little bounce around of the body. And maybe some wiggly ears with some secondary motion. Okay, so body is going to be default to here. Then over here. Then down here. And then duplicate here. And then duplicate here. And then loop it. Don't know exactly what's going on with that nose, whatever. Okay, that's fine. And then the ears. Let's add a track for the ears on top of this. Front ear and back ear. Now, why did they just do that? Reset. No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Insert current position. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's like resetting to 0, 0. We're gonna have it do these a little bit offset. And then in between, the ears are gonna kind of go up just a little bit. Tail also, perhaps? Oh, also, this needs to be cubic. That's good, that's good. Tail. Default. Duplicate. Duplicate. Let's get these back a little bit. And then here, they can go up a little bit. Okay. Let's shift it a little bit so that these things don't all happen at once. Yeah, that's a little better. Still not totally sold on it, but it's fine. Okay. Let's see if that looks okay. Show me an idle animation. All right. Yeah, we got enemies. Smooth quartz. The sneaky dog. Run away. Okay, we need the... All right, the next big one we need for a sprite is the hurt animation, which is going to be very similar as far as what things are available to us. So let's duplicate this, call it hurt. Let me see, what animations do we have? Hurt, idle, jump, talk, walk. Oh yeah, we need a walking animation. Hurt and jump would be good. My sound suddenly amplified. I don't know if I bonked the cord or something and that did things, or if it was me suddenly leaning forward. Either way. Hurt pig. Add track. Property. Eyes. Region rectangle. Insert key. We're suddenly bumping it to the right 200. Bop. Oh. Sorry. We're suddenly bumping it down 100. Bah. All right. Back ear, front ear, no thanks. Tail, yes, we'll do something with tail. Maybe make it spring back and forth a bit. Body, not bouncing around, that's for sure. Does our reset include scale? It does not. So let's add scale on eyes. And then in our hurt animation, let's make the eyes kind of just a bit, you know, just like a 1.3. Incredible. This whole animation can be a lot more concise. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's make the whole thing 0.4 milliseconds. Okay, the 1.3 is a bit much. All right, legs have to move. They gotta get moving now. leg. I guess rotation. Where's leg 1? Here we go. And I guess it's position too. We gotta get those pig physics. More likely what we'll do is something like this, and then a little wiggle down. Oops. Oh, forgot cubic. Wish that was the default. Triport. Rotation of leg 2 and position of leg 2, please. Which one to use leg 2? You are, huh? Insert cubic. Just give it a little extra wiggle. Oh, wait. Swap those. I don't want him doing that. I don't want it doing that. I don't want him swinging his arms from side to side. That's better. Every joke is officially a Mario joke now. This is our lives. It's, you know what, Dupu, it is really bizarre. It's just gonna be over someday. There's just gonna be no more Mario Hour. It's gonna be, yeah, tomorrow. That's the day. Should I make this an even shorter animation? Actually, yeah, that does look a lot snappier. Except for leg 3 back there, just kind of doing nothing. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see. Pow. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine right there. Yeah, that's reasonable. All right, they need to attack though, so they're gonna need some kind of, at least like a walking animation. So hurt gives me the rotation of the legs. Don't need the body position. Well, we'll use it. Let's duplicate hurt for walk. Animation walk already exists. Well, I mean, technically, but that's not a very good walk animation, so we're getting rid of that. Delete this animation. All right, so now take hurt and duplicate it to make walk. Except it does not need the change to the eyes at all. I mean, that's a pretty goofy walking animation, but it's just a start. Actually, right now, we might be able to have a pig come up and punch us. Yeah. It's not great. He just kind of slides on his back leg. But it's there. Speaking of, we do need the rotation and position of leg 3. Very important. All right, this one's gonna be a little bit weird. So I want to do the whole the one from Dabble Worlds that we've got. We've got like a nice little animation from Dabble Worlds. The pig kind of just boom, 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 bounding a bit. That's the one. Kind of bouncing up and down, legs up and down. It's good. It's a good animation. All right, play the reset animation. Walk anime. Ooh. All right, play the reset animation. Walk animation. All right. I wish there was a hotkey or something like hold Alt Control and then click to insert a keyframe, because I'm having to insert a lot of keyframes and it's a little bit annoying. Lore accurate green eyes. That's a good point. It's a good point. He knows the lore. He knows the pig lore. All right, this can be a little bit of a longer animation. I don't know exactly how long, but okay, this one right here, that kind of sucks. There we go, that's better. This back leg here, leg 2. Strict cannon. Sometimes Dabble is fired out of the cannon. Once we get the body bounding, I think that's going to make this look a lot nicer. So it's like body dips down. Is this what we want? Is this what we want? Or is it reverse of that? No, we had it right the first time. But we may want something like this. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see. All right, leg. Give me a leg. Oh wait, that's leg 3. Oops. Okay. And then leg 4. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's just a gorgeous pig. Whoa, something is going wrong back there. Hold the phone. What's happening with that? What's happening with leg 3 back here? What's it doing? Why is it flopping around on the x-axis there? Yeah, don't think I don't notice that. Hold on, buddy. Rotation. How did this happen? How did this happen? This and this. I did not set that. I've seen that happen before. I had to redo like a whole animation when that happened, and I still don't know why that suddenly happens sometimes. Oh gosh. Well, now it's all kinds of screwed up, isn't it? What's up with your leg? What is up with your leg? Oh, leg 3 rotation reset is completely gone. Leg 3 rotation reset is gone. Godot, you can't be doing that. That's just not the done thing. Reset rotation. Reset scale for that matter. Okay. Did something happen to the scale of it? No, we're just looking at rotation and position. That's it. Okay, that's a little bit of a violent wiggle, but it's fine. A piggle wiggle. All right. So, leg 3 rotation. This is probably a bit much. But whatever. Yeah, that's honestly that's fine. I'm just gonna live with it. Let's do position of the tail. Give it a little bit of bob and weave. Maybe even the ears. Just pull the ears down just a hair. When we get to that second keyframe here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of secondary motion there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have that. The pig does not have an animation for being in the air. I think it could mostly be this, except for a lot of it. So yeah, let's just dump that into a new animation. Take out tail, body, eyes. And reposition leg 3. 'Cause gosh, what is up with leg 3? There we go. Okay, I think we have a complete animation set. Is that what we need? Because he doesn't need to talk. Hurt, idle, jump, walk. Got it. Okay, before I do anything else, let's commit these changes, just in case. Toad Manor! All right. Onward with the battle. Yeah, let's have the pig. Yeah, okay. That's fine, honestly. Yeah. Pig gonna body slam you. He'll do it. He'll do it. It's the same bug as before, Mac. It's the same bug as before. There's something about the way that 3D sprites get drawn Yeah. It's just that occasionally they get really crisp, and we don't know why. Still don't know why. Eggs. All right. Cool. I guess he needs his own attack, though. Right now he's using one of those placeholder attacks. I mean, obviously the pig should, just bump into you. This is the Goomba. This is the Goomba of the game. He's gonna walk up and just tackle you. He's gonna headbutt you. So walk up right in front of the character. I mean, just kind of just like a slow amble up bonk. And that's it. Where he does an oink instead of a bonk. Ooh, he's mixing it up on you. Okay. To make a move, we need to go to where did I put that? Is that specifically that's the battle scene, is where all the moves live, all the different attacks, action commands, moves. Here we go. To build a move. All right, so here's our basic one, enemy hop. We're gonna have enemy pig head bonk. All right. We will define it as move up in front of. No, move. Yeah, move in front of the guy, and then he's gonna walk up into. No, maybe like kind of close. Let's say. Pause position is going to be target's position plus, like, I want to have a specific spot in front. How does move in front of work? Let's go over to battle actions here. How does move in front of work? It's just one in front of the character, one unit in front. Could I have like an offset of that? Default 1. There we go. Now we can change it to a different amount. All right, so we're gonna move to be 2 units in front of the player, and then we're going to launch towards the player's head. Dun dun dun. So that's going to be target, actor, position, plus a unit, 0.5. Okay, launch towards head. Now launch is an interesting one because it just sets the time and then that's it. So it just says it's going to launch it and it's going to take 0.5 seconds to get there. So halfway there is when we should hit you in the head. So that's when we're going to queue up the damage. Then we're going to wait until we land on the floor. And then when we do, just wait like 200 milliseconds and then run back. All right, Piggle now has a new attack. Yeah, I was thinking that the Hoggle would be a good, easy recolor. What do you not like? What do you not like? Expected close. Oh, whoops. Did I really miss that entire bracket? I sure did. Saving scene. Saving scene. All right. Let's just use an item because that's a nothing move. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh, that's hard to block. Hold on. Am I too slow? It is, isn't it? It's very different. Okay, his speed is too much. Or I need to have him jump a lot higher. Oh, the crap. Yeah, that would be fun. Claws up, claws down. Yeah, can't get close while his claws are out. And you can't hit him in the head when his claws are up. There you go. Easy. Let's change. Let me watch that again. He pauses here. Yeah. Let's have him jump a lot higher. So he pauses there. He's going to pause for a quarter second. Then he's going to jump with such height that it's going to take 1.5 seconds to land. And then after that 1.5 seconds, well, let's say 1400. No, yeah. I suck at blocking, I know, right? Oh, there we go. That's cute. I like that. I think it's a little bit too high. Let's pull it down. Mad hops. Huge uppies. That seems fine. Oh, it should be... Okay. It should be that he bounces off of you. After he hits you, then really what it should be is Q hurt actions should allow us to bind together like different results for what to do if the attack connects versus if it misses. Misses need to be a thing. Can't take any more trigonometry. Is the jump a sine function? No, it's a parabola. You know, gravity. Normal operation of things flying through the air follows a parabola. Man, I use so much trigonometry in this. It's ridiculous. Okay, Q hurt actions, yeah. That should optionally take a on block versus whatever's set up. On successful hit is a callable, and on miss is a callable. Let's say on hit. On hit versus on miss. And those by default do nothing. No. Yeah. Nothing dot bind. Oh, I probably can't do that, can I? I'll just do a search for see if it's null or not. Oh, I don't even think I can do that, huh? No, it needs to be. How do you pass in a callable as an option? Would it be like that? That can't be right. Because you'd have to bind it. Right? That might be okay. That might be okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is right now you always hit. You always hit. There's no such thing as a miss in the game yet. Hey Willow, welcome in. But we always hit. Always. However, why? Because in a lot of RPGs, you've always got like some kind of accuracy degree of oh, you've got an 85% chance of hitting, but like 1 out of 6 times you're gonna just whiff. In this variety of RPG, you have a 100% accuracy, but certain things can temporarily change it. Status effects can make it so that enemies miss all the time or half the time. And that's usually it. It's either you always hit, you never hit, or it's a 50-50. Pokemon Red Original Tackle Math is great. Gen 1 Pokemon had some math in it. Like, wow. It is intense. I did some research on how Gen 1 status effects work in my never-ending quest to learn everything about status effects a while back. That was something. Let's just do a let's give it a 50-50 for now. Okay, it's still gonna do the damage is the problem. Unless we do that. Okay, 50-50. Oh, this is gonna be for all things, but that's fine. So sometimes we're just not gonna get hurt and just gonna have to live with that. So we're gonna have Q hurt actions, and we're gonna do different things based on whether you hit or not. On hit, we're actually gonna make you bounce back. Now, should I append this or what? Yeah, it should be appended. How can I learn Godot? Have you done any game development before? It changes a lot based on whether you have or not. And also, have you done any programming before? Those are the first two big questions. On a hit, we want to append some new actions. You have done some programming. What kind of game dev have you done so far? I'm not saying that it's a prerequisite or anything, but it definitely helps. Do this. It's this function dot bind. Okay, so this is going to be on a hit. On a successful hit, we're actually going to have the character bounce back. To oh man, see, this would be great to get. Oh, you know what? I should have a helper function for this somewhere. That would be pretty useful. Not in... Well, where should that go? Huh. I just want the location as given by move in front of this right here. Oh, okay. Move in front of just says like give me. Yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty easy to do then. So that is just take target actor dot position and add is it 2 times 1 if target actor position dot x is less than or equal to source dot actor dot position dot x, else -1. Jeez, that's a mess. Ternaries are ugly in Godot. Okay, launch towards this position really fast. And then do the everything else. It is. So I'm used to condition question mark A colon B, but this is A if conditional else B. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. Like I've got some gripes about Godot, but so that's a minor one, but it's one that just always, I don't know, are they trying to say you really shouldn't be using ternaries? If you're using ternaries, I want you to reconsider. Yeah, C# ternaries are about as clean as you can get. And the nullable coalescer, I don't remember what the exact operation is called, but TypeScript has double question mark, which is basically so A double question mark B is equivalent to if A is null, this evaluates to B, otherwise it evaluates to A. Would I consider using C# over GScript? I haven't tried C# with Godot yet. When I was originally deciding which route to go with my learning on it, I decided to go with GDScript just because I figured it's going to be built for the engine, and I'd imagine that a lot of the documentation and tutorials and everything else is going to be more GDScript centric. That was really what made me lean towards that in the first place. So I've got more experience with C#, like a lot more. Not just in games, but just in general. Yeah, okay, yeah, you use C# at work as well. I like C# as a language. Like out of all the other languages I've used, I know C# may not be the most powerful, but it is efficient. Not in resource terms, but in developer resource terms, yes, I can get something cranked out in C# very quickly. and safely. Like, I'm not having to worry about pointers and memory leaks or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of the same reason that I've really been enjoying TypeScript over JavaScript is just ease of use, and you get that little extra safety net. Okay. Launch the actor back. JavaScript. So JavaScript was my main language for a few years at work. They stuck me on a project where I was basically just doing raw, no library JavaScript. I mean, technically we had what do you call it? Oh gosh, what was it? It was all the rage for a while, and then it just disappeared. Not Bootstrap, not Foundation, just one of those jQuery. Gosh, I forgot about jQuery for a brief moment. I lived in a world where I did not remember jQuery, and I was at peace. Gosh, TypeScript just destroyed the need for jQuery. Well, that's not entirely true. jQuery is still around. It still serves a purpose, but a lot of the stuff that jQuery helped with, TypeScript, ES6 in general. Ooh, that's plenty right there. I'll be honest, vanilla JavaScript is fine if you're using ES6. Now, if you're doing like a huge project and you've got multiple developers collaborating on it, yeah, you're going to want type safety. You're going to want abstracts. You're going to want to be able to build those contracts into the classes and functions. But if it's just like something that's like a one-man show, it's like, just go for it. JavaScript's fine. jQuery was a mistake. No. Okay, jQuery had a very, very good reason for being back in the day. Like, early 2000s, you guys remember IE6? IE8 even. jQuery really was like the polyfill. Like, it let you do all these things that would have like different implementations on different browsers with just one function. It's like you didn't even have to worry about which browser you're looking at. It's just just call the jQuery function, and the library will do the appropriate stuff behind the scenes based on what browser it is. I've had my fair share of having to deal with IE in corporate applications, and yeah. Never again. We don't have to worry about that anymore. It's over. Right. Launch the actor at the ground. Wait a bit. Oh wait, launch actor is going to immediately launch actor, that's speed, so I want that to be a pretty quick bounce back. Wait, and then return home. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some goldfish. I'll run some clips. I should be back in about 1 minute.
He's a holographic circle bird. There he is. You'll see here it says he can tickle and lifage. Oh, that's fancy.
It's a tickling circle bird.
It's French.
He must be a French bird.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, rip Francis. Leave him. He's dead. He's dead. He startled the witch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was right behind.
All right. Whew. Yeah, Edge is now. Browsers are much more. They're not we don't have full feature parity, but it's a lot better than it used to be. A lot better. Okay, on a miss, basically just the same thing, but don't bounce back. So let's try this. All right, I don't know if this is gonna do what I hope it will do, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna have to switch back to Firefox again pretty soon. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Okay, that was good. What are you guys doing here? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. He's gonna see you. Huh. Oh, because source actor position, home equals source actor position, go back home. All right, battle start. Choo-choom. Okay, 0 damage, but still MN. Okay, so he bonks, that's fine. I want to see him miss. No, come on. We're rolling the 50-50s here. Okay, somebody, please. There we go. Nice. So when he does that, okay, so when he misses, wait for land on ground. Let's do wait for land on ground. Ooh, actually, here's another idea. Where's the one for spin around? Here we go. Twist. Should I make him twist when he jumps? No, that'll be too crazy. When I'm on floor, do a twist. Set velocity to 0. Maybe switch to the hurt animation temporarily as well. Like, oh no, what have I done? I've missed. Wait half a second and then scurry back home. Okay, so this is decent. We're building out a system where we can take different, where we can hack out different effects. Oh, he turns around when he does that. I don't know if I want him to do that. All right, somebody hit me here. Or somebody miss, I mean. Oh no, he's stuck in the, okay, that's fine. Switch back to idle. No, it says he's supposed to be moving backwards after that happens. So I don't know what happens here. Why does he move backwards? Why is he not moonwalking backwards? After this. Yeah, he runs up. Oh. Oh, I think I know why. It's because the move backwards should be when he gets launched. Here. So that he'll actually kind of reverse backwards. I'm hoping I'm not painting myself into a corner, but I've got the default behaviors for these actors is, let's see, I think on land, default behavior for these actors is that they will face the direction they're traveling, even if that means they're kind of like bouncing off of something. Their default behavior would be to turn around when they're doing that. So I've got this flag that I can use to tell them, hey, just cling backwards. Are you doing crits? No. And that's a lot because of the kind of system I'm aiming to use as my main sort of guiding principle. It's a system that was used in Thousand Year Door and Bug Fables and Paper Mario 64, which is much simpler, and that's by design. Is there's very little luck involved. It basically boils down to when you make an attack, you will do strength score minus defense. Maybe with an additional 1 point of damage if you succeed on whatever little mini game goes with that attack. So the idea is that it becomes extremely easy to calculate every round. Okay, if I can land all these timed hits correctly, I should be able to knock this first guy out in 2 turns, which means I'm going to need to tank 3 attacks. So maybe I'll move this person to the front rank so that they can take the first 2 attacks, switch them out for round 2, and then I should be able to get out without, having to use any items or something like that. Oh, I missed because I've got misses turned on right now. So things like missing is not going to be a normal scenario. Critical hits, not a normal scenario. It's like the closest thing is if you succeed on the little micro game, that's additional damage. So when you hit, bounce back, zero out velocity when you land, and then wait for just a brief time. Wait for is on floor. Okay, that looks good. Well, hang on. Let's also take out this miss chance here. Wherever that is. That's in actions. That's Q enemy damage. Yeah, this right here. Take that out. Always do the on hit event. Yeah. Go for it. Battle. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. That point two is a little bit slow on that animation. I want to bump that up to, let's say 400 milliseconds that we wait before we run home. Okay, I'm gonna call this a success. Yeah. So I was faffing about a bit with this callback setup. The callback took me a little bit of extra time to get working the way I wanted to. But yeah, we can make an enemy. As long as we have an idea of what the enemy is going to do, we can set up an enemy in well under 2 hours, which bodes very nicely. So let's where's our battle? Let's get pig actor out of here. Battle manager, yeah, enemy directory, Piggle. Let's get Farmer Frog back in here. Battle. See, look at that. It's a farmer and his pigs now. Hit him with the gear spin. Bow. 2 damage. See ya, pig. Block. That's you know what, that arc is pretty nice. I don't even think that attack works anymore. Nobody has more than 1 HP right now, so it's like you don't even have to succeed on that. Yeah, that's much more defendable against Impervious. I'll do a special different animation for 0 damage. Instead of the big bright star with a 0, it should be just a little dink. Boom. I like his little I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. So now we can pretty easily recolor this guy, give him a different face, maybe some tusks under the nose, and we will have a new enemy. Like with the animations basically done, we'll need to do a different attack. Hoggle still needs to be added. This is weird. We sort of have an existing IP, even though it's my own game that I made a couple years ago, but it is an IP with characters that we can basically liberally use the designs from, like a big round pig. It's great. All right, I'm gonna close this Photoshop document and this Krita document. Krita. Every time I say it, I'm like, that has to be the wrong pronunciation, but we looked it up. That's the right pronunciation. This is coming along. Okay. I guess we want to do. Ooh, we got some time. We got about half an hour. We could start working our way towards overworld battles. Like have a little enemy. I'm using it as the drawing software. I don't know if there is. I don't know. Can you do 3D stuff in Krita? I use Blender for 3D. Krita I'm using for the art, mostly because it plays very nicely with my tablet, and has some nice built-in brush tools that lets me get some nice little hand-painted looking stuff. Gotcha. No, Blender is the 3D software I use, and I'm not super good with it, but we've got some proofs of concept work. Oh, have we got some proof of concept work with Blender. Dupufloss. Anyway, what we need is enemies wandering around in the overworld that can bump into us or chase us around, and then we touch them, and that triggers combat. That is an important thing we need. So let's make that happen. How about that? We're gonna need a way to make that happen, for one thing. Yes, Willow, in the back there. You have a question? We have a test scene here, which is this. That could be fun. We should look into that at some point. It's going to get a little bit complex because we're going to have multiple different things running around with the robot at various points in the game. One of the major points of your classic Paper Marios, your 1000-year doors, not your Origami Kings, get that junk out of here, is that throughout the game you gain a sort of entourage of partners. You'll have one following you at any given time. Will definitely leave a mark on our hearts. And they kind of act as like not only different combatants that you can use and that complement your abilities. But in the overworld, when you're just running around adventuring and exploring, they will have some sort of unique ability that allows you to access new areas. So vaguely Metroidvania in a sense, not really. I guess one of the main examples would be like the little baby Yoshi in Thousand Year Door lets you flutter kick across small gaps that you normally could not clear with a jump. The bomb that you recruit can blow open cracked walls, and so once you have that person on your team, you now have access to all sorts of new areas after whatever chapter you're done wraps up. So as you progress through the game, you gain access to new treasures that are hidden in areas, and the game sort of tasks you with remembering, like, hey, didn't you see something earlier where this partner's ability would come in handy? Ah. Now, my complaint on most of the Thousand Year Door partners is that a lot of them don't feel like you're being clever when you are using that. Oh gosh, thank you for the follows. I just saw that I've got some follows in my activity feed that I did not even notice when they happened. Thank you guys for the follows. Don't put in a map, haha. A lot of the characters have abilities that do let you get through certain areas, but it's more of a lock and key situation. Such as the cracked walls. It's like you're not solving a puzzle there. It's like, this is a cracked wall. It is a bobbery-shaped keyhole, and you put the bobbery-shaped key in that, and then you can access the treasure. Versus Yoshi, who you kind of feel like you're sometimes getting away with something a little bit. Like, oh, I bet I can get across this gap with Yoshi, just barely. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I would rather lean towards the sort of exploration opening up that doesn't feel like, okay, to get past this barrier, you use this partner. I'd rather it be a little bit more open-ended. Like, not completely open-ended. Like, it's definitely going to be, no, I designed this so that you could get past it with this partner. But I like the feeling of, yeah. Hi, this is super entertaining, inspiring. As a fellow programmer who wants to make a game at some point. Oh, well, excellent. Welcome in. We got a lot of people that are interested in game dev popping in now that I'm back to game dev streams again, which I really appreciate because I love talking game design. Not just programming, but design in general. Okay, we got 30 minutes. Let's code this. Our goal is to have a little enemy, and we're actually gonna go ahead and throw him into the scene here. He's gonna be a little. Let's see. So we're just gonna add in entity actor pig actor. There he is. There he is. Oh, look at him go. Okay. So the idea is that he's gonna be like running around, like looking for the player, like, and he's just gonna have a region, some region that represents his area of random wandering, and he's just gonna randomly pick a point in that region, walk to it, and repeat. So pick a point, walk to it, pick a point, walk to it, until the character gets within a certain range of the pig. At which point, the pig will give chase, but will not leave an area, a larger area that we define. That is the spec sheet. That is exactly how we want this to work. Oh, he just dropped into the floor. Don't worry about that. There we go. So right now he's not going to do anything. He's basically an NPC that we could, if we gave him dialogue, which, I mean, we could. No, we're not going to give him dialogue. If we gave him dialogue, then he would just talk to us. So we have to have some kind of special handling for this guy to tell the game that he is, in fact, an enemy. Now, how do we do that? Let's see here. Dialogue zone is something on the base actor class. A bug just flew onto my monitor. We've developed this base actor thing called Dialogue Zone. Dialogue Zone is the thing that, excuse me, the thing that actually manages, hey, are you close enough to talk to this character? If so, the character will turn and face you when you press the space bar. They will then begin conversation with a little UI thing. It's great. Here, let's just show that. Bap, 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 bap. That's it. That's the idea. So that's what we can do with that. So this guy needs his own special thing that's similar to that. So not a dialogue zone. We're gonna call this, we're gonna make a new folder here. We're gonna call this enemy patrol. Wait. Before we do that, we have this guy here who has, okay, this is what he's got, is patrol cycle. And I don't know if that's what we want or not. So this is a system, the actor patrol cycle, where we can basically give locations, like go to here, pause, go to here, pause, repeat. That's how we built this out. And it works pretty nicely. But it would also be nice to, instead of just having him go back and forth, to have a large area that he patrols. So, do we do this? I think we could reuse actor patrol cycle for this. Just extend it to operate on a region. So let's try that. Let's try that. We're going to duplicate this, put it on the pig actor here, and this is, I believe, going to be, yeah, very wrong at first. So we're gonna make this pig run around a little bit for us. Here we go. Pig, move. Go for it. There he goes. So he's gonna go to there, then he's gonna go to down here, and then repeat forever and ever and ever. Okay, so that's a good start. That works. That's a tried and true, proven thing. Look at him go. He's pigging around there. So now, we're gonna generate a new system here. Currently, the patrol cycle works by looking at what the node is. If it is a node 3D, a location, then it walks to it. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. Otherwise, we need a new one to represent a region. So let's create a new child node. We're going to use an area 3D. Now this requires, I believe, a shape. Yeah, collision shape 3D has to be part of it. And that in turn needs a box. So we're gonna move because this is over here, that's why. Well, we'll move it to here. Move this over here. Move this, yeah, we're getting rid of those. We're getting rid of those. Don't worry about it. Delete them. Well, don't delete the patrol pause. We're gonna need that. Okay, area 3D. Okay, center that on him. Area 3D is right here. Collision shape. Let's just stretch out a nice back and forth shape. We need to randomly generate a spot within that collision shape. That's gonna be a little tricky. So I guess we're gonna assume that collision shape is always a box. Is that a reasonable thing to assume? Let's hope so. All right, if our current patrol step is an area 3D, then do this other thing that we haven't defined yet. Target position. Target position, I think, could very easily be a class level vector 3 here. Now, once we get there, target position. Can we null out a vector 3? No. I guess what we need to do then is this right here, which is not the best, but we'll take it. All right, so well, I guess that doesn't even matter, does it? Okay. If our current patrol step is an area 3D, if we are looking at an area 3D, then first check, have we chosen a position yet? If not, let's choose one. How are we going to choose a target position? Well, we have our area. All right, easy thing to try first. Godot, area 3D, random point. Random point in given area 3D. That sounds pretty good. This suggests follow this other tutorial. Let's see. All right, but how are you doing it? Spawning monsters randomly. Timer. No, I want position. Sample at random position. Ah, okay. So not really. Don't really have a straightforward way. I think then what we will do is pick a position similar to what we do here, where we just pick the patrol step position. We're going to take. Oh, that's something else I need to think about. Hold on, I just something came to mind. Patrol cycle, transform top level. Top level. No. It's probably fine. We'll see. Area 3D bounds. Can I get bounds? How do I get an area 3D's? I don't know. Area. How do I get the area? Is there a way to do that, or do I just need to look into the collision shape? I may just have to look at the collision shape, which is okay. Ooh, that returns a shape 3D. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna get messy, isn't it? I know it's a box. You can't convince me it's not a box. Box shape 3D. That has a size. Okay. Well, that's something. All right, let's see if we can get the size. Box size equals. Get the area 3D. Get node. Collision shape 3D. empty. That node is a collision shape, which in turn has a dot shape property, which should be a box shape 3D object. So let's just call that box. Let's just print box. Print out the box when we get to this step. Don't even do anything else. Go. Don't fail, don't fail, don't fail, go. Hey, all right, we have a box. Good. It does in fact give me a box. Print box dot size. Wait, it's property. Box dot size. What does that give me? Okay, yeah, that's it. Good. Okay, so now we should be able to get the X and Y region. Godot get random between getting a random number. That's random integer. Random floating point number. Here we go. Randf range. Sure. Okay. So to do this, we are going to get our random x value, which is going to be between var center position equals current patrol step dot global position. So take that dot x plus box dot size dot x, or I guess minus x, up to that plus x. Repeat this entire thing for y. There we go. And then our target position is vector 3. We've got, oh wait, that's not y, that's actually z. Haha. Y is up and down. I remembered that. Our y is just going to be our position, right? Current patrol step. Yeah, center position dot y. That should be fine. Okay, that might do it. Is that gonna do it? Where are you going, pig? Go to a place. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Oh, right. How about this? We need move to position. Move to target. Which is going to be this. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Distance to target, yes, and then yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we can replace all of that with just move to target. And then that can also be in here. Now, not only does it pick a target, it will move to it, I hope. Okay, he's moving over to the right. How far is he going? Oh, he's going pretty far. Okay. Now he's going over to the left. And a little bit down. Okay, again, pretty far. That's fine. Now where's he going? Okay. That looks good. Okay, that's a little far, buddy. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think he's moving around in ways he's not supposed to move around. Area 3D, I think, needs to be top level. Or something. Active Patrol cycle needs to be top level. Do not inherit your transforms. Do not inherit the transforms. That is all. Oh no, he's stupid. Here, I got an idea. Let's make this collision shape significantly smaller and make it so that it is very. Oop, he's still going left, huh? He still wanted to go left, huh? That's pretty weird. It's pretty weird, man. I don't know about this. You're going in all sorts of places here. Okay, that's definitely not on your original zone. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Copy this block shape. Copy. Add a child node of a mesh instance. Paste this block shape. Right? I can do that, right? Copy, collision shape, box shape, mesh. No, I can't do that. Oh, it's a box mesh, so it's different. Okay, well that's fine. In that case, let's just say 311. Oh, wait a second. The size, hang on, I see the discrepancy here. The size is not necessarily, yeah, it's got its own transform. Oh, well that would do it, huh? Well, still. I could still do this. All right, but that does explain it. It's not the center position of the patrol step. It's the center position of the box. No, let's just do box.shape.size. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, so this is no longer box shape, this is now a collision shape 3D. And now, instead of using center position, listed here, center position is now box.global position. Ah. All right, let's see if this works. All right, pig. Good. Bad. Bad. Pig. Pig, what are you doing? How are you not bound by the laws of science? How does he keep getting away with it? Well, hang on. Like, maybe it's just like an offset thing. Maybe he's technically still within the bounds. And we're not sure. But he's in there. Okay, that definitely looks like he's out of bounds, but I don't know. Yeah, because he's flat, you see. We'll leave him going for a bit. We'll leave him going for a bit. Let's just leave that pig going and see if he goes way beyond. So far, he seems like he's doing a pretty good job. He's respecting his zone. Pig, that seems a little disrespectful of your zone right there, buddy. I don't know about this. I know. All right, let's look at this code again. All right, the center of the box. Oops. Minus half the size. All right. Man. And let's make the pauses shorter. Wait, let's make the pauses shorter and let's make him faster. Velocity. Quadruple the speed. All right, pig. He's bouncing around like a screensaver now. Oh my gosh, I'm a little intimidated now. We could add something like that. Okay, he's respecting the, he does. I don't know what happened. He's very aggressive. That is one aggressive pig now. Okay, I think we're good. I think we fixed him. He's back to, he's doing his own thing now. Okay. All right, so he's just gonna be running around in the zone at a regular pace. He will move faster when he's pursuing, I think. That will be a good thing to do. We'll want to have a little exclamation mark pop up when he sees you coming. Similar to how we do the little text bubble here. We'll have a little boom. Now one thing is that if an NPC is a battleable NPC, I don't want it to have actual collision with other NPCs, or do I? I don't know. Maybe it's just the partners that are the weird opposites. Yeah, okay. There will be a small area, a very tiny one, akin to the size of this little dialogue box size. And when you touch that, a battle begins with that enemy. And it will be somehow based on the enemy. Like the enemy that you touch. And maybe even regional, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Like, is this something that I should design every instance individually? Like, when you encounter this pig, he can have this set of different encounters inside of him. But when you encounter this other pig over here, it has the chance of having these other enemies that you have to deal with. I think that would be the way to do it. That it should be defined. It should be defined that way. In a similar way to conversations being defined on that scene. Similarly, the list of enemies that you could encounter. Yeah, we can do weighted chance as well. That's not a problem. Okay. So dialogue zone is what we were using. This is a dialogue zone object here. It's just a small box. We're going to copy this and make a encounter zone. Which is different, but mostly the same. Okay. So encounter zone scene. Here it is. Encounter zone. Needs to have the encounter zone code tied to it. And it needs to have, this needs to be linked to the proper, it probably will be linked. Let's see here. You want to avoid having a screen of like 5 enemies and then all 5 have the exact same battle layout. Yeah. Different hats. That's the gimmick of the game. The only paper like with over 100 hats. Okay, I was thinking of having hats for the main character, but mostly as a gag and to add like a little bit of customization. Being like collectible hats would be fun. Hats are fun. What's not to like? Okay, so encounter zone. We're gonna put an encounter zone on a pig. Boom. So now he has an encounter zone. All right, we need to get rid of some of these. All right, so the encounter zone code is going to work a little bit differently. Okay, so encounter zone requires us to provide an actor code. Which I don't know. Are we going to do that? We're probably going to do that. Or something. Or there's going to be some kind of global management for the battle stuff. When you have a nice hat and you feel nice. Okay, when you encounter... okay, so I've got a global game manager class that's doing... No, is that where I've got it? Where do I have it? Where did I put that code? Scene manager. Yes. Okay. Scene manager dot start battle. That's what I want. So when you enter the encounter zone, start battle. That's it. There's no activate dialogue to do. There's none of this. There's none of that. There might be some of this later. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. So we're gonna. Bah! Dang it. Interact objects. Okay. Yeah. I don't actually need the exit. We can remove this entirely. Or we will. All right. Walk into the pig. Boom. Bump, bump, ba-da-bump. We got it. We did it. We touched an enemy, and it took us to a battle. Ah! All right. That was our celebration. We can stop celebrating now. Technically, we can run away even. But he touches us again, so... He is constantly touching us. That will be addressed at some point. Okay, there we go. But hey, that's the point there is look at that. You can do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he goes. Oh, no. Chat. I think we lost him. I think we lost him. We gotta go after him. We gotta go after him. I do feel like he left the boundaries. I don't know why. Okay, so here's what we've got ahead of us. We're wrapping up stream, just clarity there. Ahead of us, what we need to do is we need to make the enemy chase us, and then we need to actually do something based on the results of the battle. Whether that is destroy the enemy and drop some loot, or I don't know, like if you're running away, add some iframes or something. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, and then if you lose, well, probably kick you back to some kind of save point. Actually, okay, Thousand Year Door Remake did something weird that I didn't expect. When you lose a battle, it gives you the option to just try again right away. Like no immediately kicking you back to the save point or anything like the original. It actually gives you 3 options. You can do the original vanilla behavior of return to save point. You can restart the battle from the top, or you can restore back to the last room entry that you did, which would give you a little bit of time to like change out equipment, heal up, whatever else, and then fight the enemy. I think that's pretty neat. So it's basically kind of like got multiple levels of autosave built in. I don't know if we're going to emulate that entirely, but we will see. Yeah. So that's it. I am really excited that we've gotten to this point. A whole new enemy. Such art, such artistry. Yeah. Well, we need a better battle animation of like I want to have like big metal plates like, and then like some spinning gears while things are loading, and then maybe add a little bit of smoke or something. The whole point of that animation is eventually we're going to have to load things. Right now, everything loads extremely fast. And I don't know, maybe it's going to stay that way. Maybe it's going to be extremely fast forever, but I doubt it. And that will be a good opportunity to close the doors, do asynchronous loading of all the things we need, and then reopen. Metal RPG. Play some awesome metal music. Play the Dapple Dragon theme. Some things will be different with this engine later on. Like, so far, everything is working pretty much like we want it to. Just license Metallica. Easy. The thing that could occasionally be different, and we haven't gotten to this point yet, but eventually we may do a few 3D model enemies. This is a staple in Paper Likes, is that some of the big bosses, to mix things up a bit, will not be these flat paper things, but they will be these like big 3D structures, sometimes with like papercraft aesthetics, and that's fun. Hooktail in Thousand Year Door comes to mind. Bug Fables had Sputter the Spider, which was just like it wasn't just a flat image. It had 3-dimensionality to the legs and stuff, and that is fun. So we will consider doing that. But yeah, the engine is just about there as far as getting into fights. Oh man, and that's a little bit scary because once we get to that point, we're gonna have less engine stuff to do and more actual building a game to do. Oh, Origami King. Oh, I had such high hopes. I had such high hopes. I saw it and I was like, oh, maybe they're going back to the good Paper Marios. Maybe they're doing the good ones again, like 64 and Thousand Year Door. And no, it's more Color Splash, Sticker Star. It's more of the they're pretty firmly entrenched in that. I'm hoping that Thousand Year Door did good numbers and they see like, ooh, people like the old Paper Marios. Maybe that was a good idea. Maybe we should do that again. It was just a puzzle game, yeah. It had the music. It had a plot. It had the writing, the humor. All of it was actually, the origami itself looks really good. Like, they put in an obvious amount of high effort actual origami of figuring out like, okay, how do we make an origami Goomba? And then someone sat down probably for a few days and designed all sorts of different little origami Goombas and said, okay, how's this one? And they're like, yes, model that. That's it. Yeah, little details everywhere, little exploration rewards. But then the combat, they just decided not to have regular combat at all. And that was the end of it. They decided instead they're going to have a puzzle game. So yeah. All right. Schedule upcoming. Wednesday, I'll be back for more stream. I'm going to get a little bit of this done on... Ooh, actually, I'm not going to get a lot of this done on Tuesday night. Usually Tuesday and Thursdays are my off nights. No stream, and I get a little bit more progress. I may not get that chance, so we will see how much I have accomplished on this by Wednesday. But maybe we'll work on more enemies. We need a lot of enemies. I have a list of. I made a list of all the different Thousand Year Door enemies. And I found out if you exclude variants like, oh, it's enemy with wings, oh, it's enemy but spiky, oh, it's enemy but different color, there's only about 30 unique enemies plus bosses. That's it. It's true. They gotta try new things. But I shouldn't get my hopes up and expect the type of Paper Mario that I enjoy, especially given their trend towards this other type that's still got good writing and good aesthetics and good music, but it doesn't have the type of gameplay I liked. But yeah, variants and reskins will get you far. Thousand Year Door, I don't remember exactly how many actual enemies it has. If you do include... Okay, if you include bosses, you're probably looking at just over 100, like 120 or so. If you exclude bosses and variants, 30 enemies. Yeah, Spiky Pig, Flying Pig. Probably won't. We're probably not going to do the exact same thing as Thousand Year Door of put a spiky hat on a pig. But I do want to do kind of the like head cover, like pig with a hat, pig with like a trash can lid or something, or an acorn shell. Yeah, pig with a nice woolen hat, and they're spiky because of that. The thing is that I'm not expecting our robot to actually jump on enemies, because it's a robot for one thing. Pig with a wig. It works. It just works. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll flesh it out as we go. Oh, we still got to have a partner. We still got to do overworld abilities. There's a lot to be done. That's all we're gonna do tonight. I kind of have to run. We're not gonna do a raid tonight. I really should work on like ending streams significantly earlier so I can actually get raids more frequently. Guys, thank you again for hanging out. This is I've really enjoyed tonight's conversation. Thank you for the just now follow. Thank you for all the other follows we've gotten tonight. We're about to hit 1,000 followers. That's kind of snuck up on me. But yeah, this is coming along. It's a project I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm excited we're finally getting to do it. I know, right? Wow, where'd that come from? It's time for the 993 followers special. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'll see you around. Take care. Insane. Where is it? There